What's up, everybody? Hey, you know it's a hip hop song that's so true? About Houdini. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Especially in New York City, boy. The freaks come out. And you never notice, like, I used to sell my book on, like sometimes when I didn't have books, because I felt bad selling CDs on like, my DVD on the train. I didn't feel bad selling my books on the train, but the DVD, I don't know why. I don't know, just some, like I said, humans create defeats in their brain. That was some shit I created up there in my head. But I used to sell my DVDs when I ran out of books one time, and it was taking too long to come back to get a new reprint. So I had to sell DVDs. That's why I had the sign that say, buy my music and you'll have better sex. I was doing all kind of shit. And, like the funny things like that sign that say, buy my book, you'll have better sex. Women laugh at that shit. Men don't laugh. Men be embarrassed by it. Women don't be embarrassed by it. That's the funny shit. If you look at all the pictures I have, but I say, buy my book and you'll have better sex, it's all pictures with women. Women used to always want to take pictures of that shit. And but like downtown on 34th Street and 42nd Street and in the Village, it's off the chain at night, man. The freaks come out at night. It's different, boy. The Village is different at night. The Village, 42nd Street is more like for tourists, but like the further you go downtown, the crazier that shit get, boy. People go all the way to Vegas or all the way to New Orleans to bug out. New York City is just as bugged out at night. I met a girl. I ain't gonna say her name. I met a girl, and I met her. We talked for a while, and then one day I went to her house. It was cool. Then like the next day I went, she took all the locks off the door. She took all her locks off the door. I was like, why you do that? She's like, because I got tired of people knocking. She took all the locks off her door. She said, because she got tired of people knocking on her door. So she just took, and you can just you take your lock off the door, you can see right through. You can see right through her door and everything. And she took all the locks off the door. People just bugged out. They bugged out in the Village, boy. There's drugs, all kind of drugs and shit. I remember I used to do a poetry read in the Village. I think it was a church. That church used to be jam-packed. And they be cussing and everything in that church when they reading their poetry. They didn't care. That church was off the chain. Then I went to another church. I went to this church like it was about, I ain't gonna lie, it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That church was jam-packed. It was like a club. It was a club. It was a church that they turned into a club. And it was jam-packed. Like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You would never know. Once you stepped in that door, you did not know it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You would have swore up and down it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. That shit was jam. And they was drinking and drugging and shit, man. That's why I tell people I don't do no drugs and I don't drink. I drank beer when I was young, when I was a little kid. But I ain't doing no drugs.